And let's see what Cub Swanson, if he uses his jab, if he fights smart, or if he's going to do his flashy razzle-dazzle, flying roundhouses, spinning back kicks. If you do that stuff with a guy like Chad Mendes, you're going to get taken down, and he wants to keep this fight on his feet.
Chad Mendes, a thick kid. You do not want that kid working you in a ground and pound situation. But look at the speed and the footwork of Cub Swanson. He is a top flight athlete.
Yeah, he's finding his range here, trying to keep him at bay. He's starting with the jab, fighting smart, being a little conservative. Doesn't want to get taken down. Good punch there by Swanson. He looked like he rocked him a little bit. Sorry, by Mendes.
Mendes keeps coming forward, only knows one gear, that's high speed, training with the Alpha Male team out of Sacramento, California. California kid Uriah Faber in his corner.
And really, for this fight, Chad said he's been training like mostly stand-up, almost 90% stand-up. Oh, he's got the back of Cub Swanson. Not good for Cub. Cub trying to get back to his guard.
Cub made one mistake right there, and Chad Mendes was quick to pounce.
Yeah, he's been training so much stand-ups that he probably wants to throw it out for a little bit. That could actually be a favor for Cub Swanson. He, Chad might not want to use his wrestling as much, so he could show off his improved stand-up. But now, Cub made a mistake, gave up his back, and now he's on the ground.
Chad Mendes in the dominant position. Cub Swanson underneath in the white trunks out of Palm Springs, California. Chad Mendes very dominant on the ground with a very strong wrestling base.
And he is just so strong at 45. He was an NCAA runner-up, two-time All-American, just a short, stocky, strong as hell wrestler. See, like Cub can't really even move here. He's just got him pinned down, all his weight on him, good side control. Not really looking to do much with it yet. We'll see if he opens it up, tries to put him in something like a crucifix or land some big strikes, but so far not given any space.
Cub doing a good job of locking up Chad Mendes, who seems at this point just to be happy with that side control, but Josh Rosenthal, the official, looking on. He will stand them up if no one improves their position.
Yeah, Mendes definitely taking his time. But that's the thing, if you're a good wrestler, you know the more time you spend on top, you're winning the fight. So right here, even though he's not doing much, he's winning the fight, racking up points, showing that he has better control.
All right, if you're in the corner of Chad Mendes, what are you telling him to do? Because obviously, not much has happened.
Advanced, gentlemen.
No, but good thing they don't take away points for stalling here in the WEC.
There you go.
For Mendes' part, there's a big punch, gives a little space, but once again, squeezes right back down on Cub Swanson. And see, Mendes could steal fights with his wrestling. The Eric Koch fight was a perfect example. He was getting lit up like a Christmas tree on his feet, but he kept reverting to his wrestling, getting takedowns, controlling him on the ground, and ultimately winning the decision in that fight.
Under 2 minutes, and Josh Rosenthal has seen enough of that ground game. He says, stand it up. This is the WEC.
Oh, nice right hand by Mendes. He's doing pretty good here standing. I mean, you could tell he's been working to stand up a lot, and it's showing.
Mendes, who's not normally a striker, showing great composure, great footwork.
There, Cub's coming forward a little bit, getting a little more confidence in his stand-up. He knows he's losing this round, and in order to win it now, he's got to land some big strikes.
Cub Swanson probably the quicker fight if it comes to a stand-up game, but he knows if he doesn't land it cleanly, Chad Mendes will take whatever he gets to try to wrap him up and put him in a clinch. And just like that.
Yeah, it's one thing about kicking a wrestler. Once you kick him, all they see is a single leg.
Cub Swanson doesn't want any of this and gets right up, so Mendes relatively easily lets Swanson up. But the way his striking's going, it might not be a bad strategy.
Yeah, he's so strong. He's learned how to strike, and his punch has got a lot of power on it. He's so quick, too.
Well, you think about Chad Mendes, the opportunities he has to train with Team Alpha Male in Sacramento. Danny Castillo, you got Joseph Benavidez, Uriah Faber, just to name a few. I mean, who do you want to train with today?
Yeah, what a team he comes from. These guys, and all they do is train. That's really eat, sleep, train. They're in the gym pretty much all day. You know, when you ask how many times a day do you guys train, they really don't know, because it's like pretty much all day with little breaks for eating in between.
Final 15 seconds here in round number 1 in the featherweight division. Cub Swanson and Chad Mendes in the gray trunks really showing a great stand-up game as Swanson comes forward and we're under 10 seconds.
Flying knee by Swanson, but he gets taken down.
And we'll be back with a second round. In the white trunks, Chad Mendes in the gray trunks.
Interesting. Mendez's corner, Uriah Faber, was telling him to have more confidence in your stand-up. You're doing good, and mix it up. Go body, head, body, head. There he is with the double leg, and boy, did he get it easily. He's such a strong wrestler. So hard for Cub to stop those takedowns. Really, that was a perfect example there. Just offered no resistance there. He just went right through him, drove him to the canvas.
Cub Swanson smart enough to know he's not going to score a lot of points from that position.
Smart job. Good job of getting back up. Going for that guillotine, but not really using it for a guillotine, just using it to get a little leverage to get your hips out and stand back up to your feet.
It's amazing that Chad Mendes is a 145-pounder in the featherweight because he's just such a thick kid.
Oh, look how muscled he is. Yeah, I mean, it's because he's short. He lists himself at 5'6", but I don't believe that.
I think that's the best weapon for Cub is going to be that straight left jab.
Yeah, he's getting a little frustrated. You could tell Cub's getting frustrated now. He's letting it go a little more, and he should. Oh,
there you
one,
go.
Too. Another
Cub
one.
Swanson now finding his range.
Chad laughs it off.
Yeah, Mendes is just absolutely blocked.
Now these guys are going at it. Yeah, you can see both guys landed some good shots there. They smiled at each other, and now look for them to pick it up.
3.5 minutes to go here in round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3 in the featherweight division.
And Cub going back to, he's got really good kicks, but it's hard to use them on a wrestler as good as Mendes. You saw in the first round, threw a kick, Mendes took him down. He could probably do that whenever he wants.
Greg Jackson working in the corner for Cub Swanson. We'll try to listen in on the next break if we have a next break. This thing doesn't end here in the second round.
Here, Cub attacking the body a little. Going back to the jab. Looks like he got poked in the eye there a little bit. Oh, good counter right hand, but Cub's eyes definitely affected him. He keeps blinking, wincing in pain. There's a takedown by Mendes. That's probably a good thing for Cub Swanson. Yep. Now he'll get a chance to recover, get the kinks out of that eye, get his vision back, and then take it from there. Halfway through the second, it's been all Chad Mendes.
Cub Swanson trying to find a way out of here. He's going to keep the clinch very tight. Does not want Chad Mendes posturing up and raining down.
There you go. Mendes trying to pass that guard. Good job of Cub by getting the guard back. Cub
bringing the double shots to the ear. We saw that in the Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva fight.
Yeah.
Trying to be creative from his back.
Box them ears. Yeah, it'll certainly irritate the guy. At least make him adjust, maybe move into a submission. But right now, Cub just holding his head down tight, not wanting to give him room to hit. He's scooting the hips out.
Wow, look at the hip power from Chad Mendes.
Yeah, going to his back.
Oh, almost took the back of Cub Swanson.
Cub Swanson recognized he doesn't want to get Chad Mendes on his back. Mendes is just too strong, be too hard to shake off. So he did a good job of right when Mendes started getting his back, just to give it up and roll back to the guard.
Those short, quick elbows from Chad Mendes with the power and strength that he has, he doesn't need to posture up much.
No, so compact, so powerful, and quick too. Boy, is this guy quick.
And if Cub could dig his heels in and try to get those hips off it, I mean, the positioning of Mendes is sensational.
I know, he's been able to stand up a couple times, but you wonder, did Mendes kind of let him up?
As we approach 1 minute to go here in round number 2, this one's scheduled for 3. This is the featherweight division. Cub Swanson on the bottom, Chad Mendes on the top.
Because right now, Mendes is not giving him any space. I mean, Cub cannot stand up. Oh, he's pinned the arm behind his back. This is a bad position for Cub Swanson. If Mendes is able to pass that right arm of Swanson underneath his body and get a good grip on it. Oh, and he got it back. Good job of Cub Swanson, but 30 seconds left in this round. He's got to do something. He'll be down 2-0. Really needs to get back to his feet and make a statement.
Under 30 seconds to go here in round number 2. Chad Mendes in control here, bringing a record of 7-0 at just 25 years of age.
And what an advantage to be that good, that powerful of a wrestler. Even if things weren't going his way on his feet, he could always rely on that wrestling. Just drive through the guy, get a takedown, recover, make adjustments, and take it from there.
And Swanson able to get it back up to his feet as we go under 10 seconds here. And we are going to see a third and final round from Vegas. For the third and final round, Chad Mendes and Cub Swanson.
You know, Mendes probably knows he's up 2 rounds to nothing. Did he drop him there with the right hand? I couldn't quite
like a
see.
slip from Cub Swanson, but Mendes doesn't care. He's got him back where he wants him.
You can't tell with Mendes. Once he just starts driving into someone, they just end up on their backs.
During that break, Uriah Faber talking to Chad Mendes, saying, don't take breaks, continue to attack, do damage.
Yep, you got 5 minutes and you win this fight. Yeah, even if Chad loses this round, he'll win the decision. So Cubs really got to do something spectacular. Looks like Chad just kind of staying tight now, not wanting to take chances. He probably knows he has it in the bag. Why stand up and risk getting hit? Cub, good job of getting back to his feet. Mendes pushes him off, and now they're ready to throw down.
And Cub Swanson at this point a little bit frustrated that he hasn't been able to neutralize Chad Mendes with his speed. But now he's got 4 minutes to get something done here.
Definitely. And Cub in that second round actually landed some good shots. And Mendes got a solid chin on him, but like every time he wants to take him down, Mendes takes Swanson down.
And
right
Mendes
there.
just shoots and has no problem getting a takedown.
See, Cub once again starting to land, starting to get something going. Mendes doesn't like it, drops his weight, and drives right through him to get the takedown. Yeah, Mendes just staying tight here, just so strong, so hard to get this guy off you. Cub trying to get something going, but really can't. Mendes really isn't opening up, isn't giving him many chances. It'd be one thing if Mendes were ground and pounding him, trying to pass, something like that, opening the whole game up. But when a guy just holds you that tight, there's not much you could do.
Mendes in the gray trunks right now in the dominant position on Cub Swanson.
And Swanson going for that omoplata. He's almost got it. Almost got trying to scoot the hips out. Mendes doing a good job of not letting him scoot those hips all the way out, and he gives it up. Mendes steps over into a half guard, looking for the head and arm choke, trying to drive that left arm of Swanson up by his ear, gives that up, goes to a mount. Swanson recaptures quarter guard.
And this is a bad situation for Cub Swanson if Chad Mendes can get the full mount.
But even so, if he gets that full mount and he keeps squeezing down tight, he's not going to do much damage, but he's going to win the fight. So we'll see if he gets that full mount, if he tries to hurt him or just tries to, hold him tight, get the decision.
Well, you talked during the break, Uriah Faber in the corner of Chad Mendes, and he was telling him this is your path to the title, which sets up a very interesting probability or possibility down the road. Chad Mendes and a Jose Aldo. The styles are so contrasting.
And really, Jose Aldo is such a good boxer on his feet, so good with his kicks, and he's really a complete game. But that's the one thing Mendes has a huge advantage against him in the wrestling department. And if you could put him on his back for 5 rounds, you can win the fight.
He's just a grinder. He will get on and just make your life miserable down there. It may not be flashy, but he is absolutely grinding this fight out at Cub Swanson's expense.
And that's a nightmare. I'd much rather just get beaten up than have a guy just smother me the whole time, not give me any space, make me carry his weight. Oh, that's the worst. Josh Swanson gets back to his feet. He's frustrated, going for the big knee, and he pays the price. Right back to the ground for Cub Swanson. Looks up at the clock, realizes, hey, 1 more minute, I'm going to lose this fight. I need to do something.
Final 60 seconds in this featherweight bout. Cub Swanson looking for some magic here.
Yeah, very frustrated. Good low kick there. Swanson really needs to do something. He's trying, he's going for it, he's swinging for the fences, and that's what he needs to do. Throw caution to the wind. You got nothing to lose. Lands a good uppercut there on the inside.
Cub still looking fresh, dancing around, looks up at the clock, knows he's got now under 32 seconds to go. Chad Mendes always knows that he can shoot and just grind this thing out, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
That's what he does. Good little duck under, gets the back. Swanson tries to roll him. Mendes' base is just too good.
Final 15 seconds of this, the third and final round.
Mendes going to finish this fight on top, it looks like. Going for that omoplata again, but it's not enough time to finish it, even if he gets a couple elbows from Swanson. But that's all she wrote.
It's all over. It will go to the judges.